Hello, this is Eric of Spark Studio, and welcome to my review of Dehancer, but Dehancer Pro versus Lite. I have no benefit whatsoever of doing this video because I already own Dehancer Pro. The point is for you. What works best for you? Why am I holding this? Because before I do my footage, I always color check. If you are outside or inside, depending on the lighting color, it will make a difference for your footage when color grading. That way you can use a singular LUT. I'm actually recording an S-Log3. So this is how it looks normally. This is my custom color profile I made with Dehancer. Now there's also the color profiles in my DaVinci Resolve, so I'll show that quickly. As you can see, I'm scrolling through them. My original one is overly saturated, and I made my new one. You can see the date. The original one, I believe, was 29th, and my newer one was August 16th. The Lite version, you can't make your own LUTs. However, the price difference is huge, $199 versus $449. Can you justify that? You can buy your own LUTs. Oh, it looks so awful. Okay, with the caveat that you would buy someone else's advertisement of their LUT and not make your own. Either way, we can still color change our profile, and Dehancer has your own camera and its own form of LUT to it built in. Awesome. Let's get to the program right now. Some of you might have your own color profile in camera or a LUT that you like to use, which is absolutely fine. I'm going to apply that light, and tools are enabled by default. So I'm going to disable all tools right down here, go back to the top and choose my camera. My camera is a Sony A7C II. Done. So if I needed a LUT or whatever, it's built into the program already. I could just leave it at that and be done with it. I want to quickly show what this can do just very, very quickly. So we have all different film simulations of all sorts. We can expand bright point, dark point. We can change exposure, tonal contrast, color density, saturation. We can even make this look closer to black and white or totally black and white. Color head. So if I want to do my own filmic look, maybe I want this for my film look versus this. And film grain. We all know what film grain is. And we can choose custom and choose what we want it to look like. So if I wanted to, I could add that look, play it in real time. I'm going to amplify, and I'm going to go back to the original image. Impact, so you can see more bloom. Less diffusion, so I can make it sharper. There we go. And you have, of course, our mask, which allows us to see how much is added and changed. And vignette, this is the black circles like around the outer edges. We can also choose where you want it. If I want to, I can emphasize just that letter E and make everything else dark, and I can feather it and all that fun stuff. I'm not going to go into that. False colors, this is a useful tool for those that don't know, so I'm going to quickly explain this. If I don't want to oversaturate, I'm going to avoid the red and orange. You can think this is like 109%. I'd say this is like 100%. Usually you want to be a little lower than that. This is just my terminology, so you know. But notice on the E, it's going orange. I would step back so nothing. So you're going to look at your brightest point on your screen mostly. And you want it where nothing is orange. So if I want it bright as possible, right there. Nice bright image, nothing's actually clipped. And then you have this other one called clip indicator. See, nothing shows. Nothing. Now, if I change it back to where I originally had it, you'll see these darks. It's showing that because it's too dark, and that's where your darks are crushed together. Some people like a bit extra darkness, which is absolutely fine. That's just for the look you want. And if I want to reset this, of course, I just click right here. Now that we have established a quick overview of what is included in Lite, let's check out Pro, the differences, and what those differences do to find out if Pro or Lite version is right for you. Now let's get to it. The LUT generator will not do film grain and overscan as an effect. It's simply the color profile. And under LUT generator, we have small and normal. We have overscan, gate weave, film breath, film damage, halation. Pro has film compression and film developer that were all not on Lite. One setting that is applicable to Lite as well as this Pro version, total impact, which is simply our film setting of our camera. My favorite, most important setting here for me is this film developer punch in 3D pop right there. Just that one setting. If you're looking for that little extra, that little bit to push your image over the top, film developer is the one you might want. Film compression works to compress our tones to make it softer. See? No more shiny face as much, and softens that up nicely. Here, overscan, this is one that's unique. Overscan allows us that film look of a different film, and it's scanning more than it should be, basically. See? So if this was actual film strip, we have that different look. And we can change this little fine details. Gate weave, this is one that is shaky film. And let's press play. Very subtle shaking. If I zoom in, you'll be able to see it. There was no shaking in this video originally. Let's turn that off. See? And if I go to some other film effect like Super 8, it's going to be a lot more emphasized. There we go. Over the top when you're looking up close like that. Film breath. This is going to be kind of a breathing film that you'll see the slight differences in the color. Emphasized right here. Again, like old film style. Super 8 could be more emphasized. And if I really want to emphasize, I want to go custom. A few of these and see how that turns out. There we go. That's some crazy stuff going on there. It's like a crazy light show. Something's wrong. Okay, that's film breath. Normally you wouldn't use it that emphasized, but we have that option. Damaged film. This is one I really like. If I really want to emphasize this damaged film, I'm going to go to custom. I'm going to blast this. And you'll really start to see the film damage. Let's check it out now. And then if I want to add a little bit of halation, see the halation adds red. And I go to custom. I'm just going to leave the effects on for the moment. Just so you can see more of it. Say halation on, halation off, mask it. See the difference? Okay, let's play this with the film damage and some film grain. Your film simulations to give that really a true, more authentic look. Remember to like and subscribe to Spark E Studio. And if you're subscribing right now or already are subscribed, then you, yes you, are awesome. The Pro gives you that true, authentic, old-fashioned look. We have that film breath, we have that gate weave that has a shake, we have halation, we have film hairs, film dust, film scratches, overscan. We can generate our own LUTs. That's a lookup color table. It's not film scratches or anything else. It's the color of look you want, and you can save it. And the one last thing for me that's a game changer is that one thing called Film Developer with that slight extra color punch. Pro has film compression should you have a problem with tones getting out of hand. And the Lite version really is nothing to scoff at. We have the color profiles built in, we have film emulation, so the main difference really is that old-fashioned look at professional level. We have the LUT generator and we have the slight difference with the film developer setting. This is Eric of Spark E Studio. Thanks again for watching and have yourselves a most wonderful day.